Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, September 12th. We are at DR 25, Daily Reading 25. Today, I just finished How to Win Friends and Influence People. So I'll give you my last daily recap of this book, and then we'll move on to the next one because it never stops. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And the two takeaways from the chapter today, and the title of this video is called How to Develop Self-Confidence, and I will give you some ways to develop self-confidence both from my perspective and that of Dale Carnegie. But I want to start with the first concept that I took from the chapter today, and there's a saying, and I actually read this yesterday, but it pertains to today. It says, give a dog a bad name and you might as well hang him, but give him a good name and see what happens. So the gist of that quote and the first takeaway from this chapter deals in how you relate to people, the expectations or the entitlement, the appreciation, the value that you instill in those other people. And from a leadership perspective, it really talks about focusing not on the negatives but on the positives. Even if you have the worst kid in the class or the worst employee in your business, Dale Carnegie is saying, and I do believe this, it's not a solve-all, it won't work all the time, but by instilling appreciation, instilling value, instilling power in that person can play a big role in helping them develop into a more productive piece of the pie. So, you have someone who does something wrong all the time, call them into the office, already have made up in your mind, okay, this person is pretty good at doing this. And then he talks about instilling in them titles. So he references Napoleon, and Napoleon was a very powerful, very influential leader. And at one point in his armies, he developed these titles and these, like it says, I don't have the example here, but it talked about how he was giving his army the title of like the League of Nations, or he was giving his individuals the title of the Emperor of this, or the person in charge of that. I apologize for drawing a blank here. But what it says is he was criticized. He was criticized for treating these men as kids and saying you're just giving these men toys and it doesn't work. And his rebuttal, and this is coming from a powerful, influential leader of the past, was, he said, and this is funny, he said, men are ruled by toys. So oftentimes it goes back to our primal feelings, our primal behaviors of feeling important and feeling appreciated. Now that we struggled through that segment, I wanted to talk about self-confidence. When I speak at schools and when I work with young people, my most passionate theme, my most important message is that of self-confidence. And not only young people, but it's equally as important with grown-ups and adults. And Dale Carnegie says, and then I'll give you my perspective. Dale Carnegie says, the way to develop self-confidence is to do the thing you fear to do and get a record of successful experiences behind you. I was essentially afraid of fighting. From the time I was 12 years old, got in my first fight, tried to run away from it, wasn't able to. I had this fear of fighting. So how do I develop the self-confidence? I attack it. I get right into fighting. I become a professional fighter. I fight on TV. That has helped me develop the self-confidence. Those successful records behind me has helped me develop the self-confidence, which carries on into every other aspect of my life. Still not 100%, but it has helped in that journey. Some other ways that you can develop self-confidence, and I encourage you to do these. Listen, take it, implement them into your life. Hone your habits. What are your habits? Do you sleep in late? Do you eat junk food? Do you watch MTV? Do you listen to I don't want to say dirty or filthy. I'm not trying to be a preachy parent here, but what kind of music do you listen to? Those are your habits. And those are shaping how you feel about yourself and how you feel about the outside world. So hone your habits. Get up early. Drink lots of water. Eat less processed foods. Listen to podcasts. Read. These are all ways to develop your self-confidence. And once you're able to develop that self-confidence, it'll translate and have a ripple effect into every other area of your life. So Dale Carnegie says the way to develop self-confidence is to do the thing you fear the most and get a successful experiences behind you. I say one of the most effective ways to develop your self-confidence is by honing your habits. Do an audit, take an assessment of the things you do on a daily basis, and change them. Make them more productive. Make your habits such that they make you feel good about yourself. Picture it this way. You eat a large pizza and you drink a liter of soda. Afterwards, how do you feel? You probably feel like a big piece of crap. Or you have a healthy chicken breast, you have vegetables, you make this food taste good, you drink a big thing of water. How do you feel after that? I guarantee you're going to feel better than if you just ate a large pizza and have this giant pizza sitting in your gut. So I hope you enjoyed today I went a little off topic here, but I hope you enjoyed the daily readings of How to Win Friends and Influence People. 25 days we got through this book. I will continue. I think there's been enough feedback. If you do enjoy it, please let me know that you enjoy it, you appreciate it. It is work, but I'm happy to do the work if you're getting something from it. So, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I'll be starting a new book tomorrow morning and starting with DR26. Who knows what the book will be. Thanks for watching. I hope you appreciate it. If you haven't already, check out charlie-brenneman.com. Click on videos. I have all of these listed, all there, right for your taking. If you'd like to have them emailed directly to you, input your email in any of the spots at my website, charlie-brenneman.com, and I will send them to you on a weekly basis. Have a great one.